This right here is the Mowrator S1 Smart remote controlled robotic lawnmower, and the name fits because this is an absolute beast. Just imagine mowing your lawn without ever getting dusty, sneezing from pollen or putting your back at risk. This next generation remote controlled robotic lawnmower changes the game big times. You can control it from far away, very precisely, and with a powerful 21 inches cutting deck and with what the manufacturer calls gasoline mower level cutting power, the S1 can easily handle thick and tall grass, uneven terrain, steep slopes effortlessly, and that's the 2WD version right here. It's also available in the 4WD configuration for even crazier terrains. It's really like a tank, super heavy duty in all regards. Yeah, and here is the kicker once more. You don't need to push, you don't need to sweat. All you need to do is move your fingers a little bit. You can stay at a distance even indoors and control it via the lag-free remote. So with this you can mow your whole lawn from a place in the shade, or from your patio, or from your balcony, you name it. And that means you will not get into contact with any allergens, dust, pollen, none of that. It's a way cleaner and much more comfortable experience. And unlike traditional dumb lawnmowers, the S1 also has an elaborate safety system on board. Check this out, extremely fast, tons of ultrasonic sensors that are actually currently turned off. Otherwise this wouldn't even work. It wouldn't even let me control it when I'm near it. But these are optional and can be turned off if you want to go all out manual. But the safety system reduces risks for pets or kids or any sort of object really to a minimum. So yeah, looks and sounds amazing, right? But is it actually that good? Well, let's find out. New drip. Got the new drip from Mowrator, the S1 remote controlled smart robotic lawnmower. And by the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you here now. Let's check it out. That's the box right here. It's really large and heavy, but I still want to show you all that's on this box. It's very well protected. It's all the way wrapped with plastic. All right, all the wrap. And here we have the box. So this on the top, then we have this side right here, the small side right there, other side right here, and lastly this side. So let's open it up and let's see what we will get. So right on the top we have this organized tray with the paperwork, this cover, tools, right here the user manual, and we also have the charger. Wow, that's a mega charger. Then this will close up the ejection port, and as you can see, oh yeah, the wheels, it's very well padded on all sides. Second wheel, oh yeah, all the wheels are actually detached. Absolutely massive wheels. Yet in our box we also have this frame and the machine. That's quite something. Let's go. Just like that. All right, so the box is now empty, so let's move on right away. So let's start with the packing list. That's actually the quick start guide, so all the contents of the box. Then we also have the assembly instructions as well as the quick start, how to start it up, and then also optional attachments and social media QR codes. So this frame right here, very well made, very sturdy. This will hold the grass bag in place. I will put it right here. Then this part right here, that's for the back ejection. So this cover part right there, spring loaded of course, and also very sturdy, very rugged. And then lastly, we have the bag with the bottom piece right here. That's the grass catch bag. You could use it if you only have like a small garden, but this will fill up very, very quickly, especially if you have a garden size like mine. But it's still great that you have it if you want to collect it, maybe use it for something, dry it up. Then we have the back wheels, really sizeable, respectable wheels, which are also quite soft, great grip. They look like literal tractor wheels, two of those. And we have two for the front. So the front tires, they look like racing wheels. Also nice rubber, and they're not air filled, thankfully. These are indestructible tires. We have all the tools for putting it together, as well as the screws in here. There's also another box, and in here, aside from this bag, we have the remote controller with USB-C to USB-C, as well as USB-C to USB-A charging cables. And this is absolutely looking awesome. Really nice joysticks. Great buttons. You can control and select everything in here. Looks like that from the back with all the small print and the speaker hole. Great grip, by the way. Feels really nice in the hand. That's awesome. And up here, as we have the port, USB port right there. And we can charge up this beast with this massive charging brick that's actually crazy huge. No kidding, that is a supercharger. Absolutely fitting name in this case as well, with all the specs and small print. Wow, that's the connector right there. Just awesome. And not to forget, we have the paperwork, the dedicated user manual. Back is just blank, so let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and that's it. So to recap, the catch bin for the grass, the remote, the paperwork, and the wheels and the tools for assembling it. Done with the unboxing. Let's get to my first impressions and then of course to a close overview. So we have to put on the wheels right away so that we don't scratch up the actual frame any further. It's really straightforward. After that, the grass outlet cover, we can put together the grass bag, but I will actually use the mulching mode, and there we have it. Done with the unboxing and with the setup, and now let's get to my first impressions and then of course to a close overview. So I'm charging the battery, looks like it's pretty much done. So we can pull this out again. That's a really heavy duty brick as well. Same for the remote, should be fully charged up. So we have this resting position in here. So let me just plug it in. And let me see if I can just bring it over quickly. Right on. So let's go. Okay, so we need to set up a pin right there. Initial setup for the remote. Sharp blade. How to start the blade? Okay, pressing both and start. Right, okay, let's see pairing. Oh, we need to press and hold. Okay, now we're turned on. Okay, so we do have an extra pairing button. The button is very small. 1, 2, that's the button right there. We can turn off the sensors. Let's dial down the speed. C2 for error clearing. So you actually need to install the outlet cover. Then it will turn green. If it's not on there, it will go red immediately. So I thought with the mulching mode this is not necessary. So I will quickly screw it in place. And now let's delete that. And yes, now we can finally move it. How awesome is that? Okay, that's the slowest speed. Oh my goodness. So let's bring it into the sun. Yeah, now let's take a close look. What a freaking beast. Love those tires. We can also get this in a 4WD drive. We have ultrasonic sensors all the way around. We can see them right here, right here. Also this bumper that will detect an error right away. We can set the cutting height right here. And what I love most about this one is that compared to other mowers, look at this absolutely ginormous cutting wheel. It's not a cutting disc, it's like a serious cutting blade. Absolutely huge. So you can see the device from the bottom right here. We have the swivel for the front wheels right there. Everything is absolutely heavy duty. Bringing it back over. We can release the error by pressing the C2. Oh, actually also the emergency stop was triggered. So when this will flip over, it will automatically turn itself off. Thanks to these, we can push them in like that and then rotate to bring them out again. So right here from the side, great protection aside from all the sensors. Again, we have this 5-step lever right here for setting the cutting height, all the way 5. I think I will leave it in the middle position. Then right here on the back, we have the outlet cover that has to be installed, and we can take this one out, exchange it with the collection bag. But as I said, the mulching mode is perfect for my garden, for my lawn. Then the other side, and in here we of course also can see the housing of the cutting blade. Super strong motor, and we do have a filter as well that we can clean. Great cable management, great connections. Lastly, the front bumper, really huge, quite soft, so if you crash into something, it will detect it immediately, as you can see. So also if you drive into some obstacle, it will activate super fast. And again, the ultrasonic sensors are currently turned off. Otherwise, it wouldn't even move into my leg. And then up here, we have the cover with the opening mechanism right here. And in here, we have a massive battery, 12 amp hours, huge, absolutely huge. We do have a carrying strap so that we can pull it out. And the on-off button is right here with a 4-segment display right here that will also show us the charge level, but more accurately, it's of course on the remote. And we can also physically detach the battery and put the plug in here, as you saw. So a great concept and very, very safe, and it looks awesome. Not bad, right? So let's check out the remote, the operating system, and then of course test it. So let's check out the remote further. We have the home screen right there basically. With the Mower, we can switch it up to the Vac-M. We have the battery status for the remote as well as for the machine. We are of course connected. We have the auto dump accessory not installed of course, and the blade is currently off. We have all the messages down here. With the C2 we can reset all the errors. And now let's check out all the settings. So again, the ultrasonic sensors, we can turn them off right here. If we let them on and step in front of the machine, it will immediately recognize, actually let me show you, it's like a car parking sensor. So when you move closer, it will automatically detect that, and then you can only move backwards. So I can't run into myself, so I can only move backwards. So even when I pull forward, it won't let me do it. Again, check it out. No way. So if you have very tall grass, you can turn that off. We can also turn off the voice playback, and here in the advanced settings, we can also change the ultrasonic sensitivity as well as the collision sensor, calibrate the IMU, tilt sensor, distance detection. So all of that can be customized to a high degree. We can switch up the language right there, and we have the control mode. We can configure the joysticks as well. So we can use both hands, switch it around, or just go for the left or right joystick with the single mode. Then we have the throttle sensitivity right there, so we get it in real time. We can change the acceleration, so that's not even the full acceleration. You can go crazy with this, but that's fine. So we can change up the pin. Oh, by the way, the acceleration, if you turn it low, then it will basically be very gentle on your grass. We have the pairing mode right there, but we are already paired. We can update the firmware as well when we connect with a phone. So right there. And lastly, we have also help and feedback. And the remote itself, we have the U-turn shortcuts. This for activating the cutting disc, the C buttons, for example, for resetting the arrow. So yeah, with that, we can now do the double press.
Please ensure safety.
So, and that's the sound level right there. We get the real-time watts feedback, but check this out, when we let go, then also the blade will turn off. Yeah, now let's actually test it. So, wow, it's crazy fast. Right there, we can adjust the blade speed, smart blade speed mode or manual. We can change the speed in 3 settings down here as well. And also when we press this button, this is also an emergency stop button. When we press it again, we can let it go again. So low blade speed, and we have medium and also high blade speed. And that's the result right there. We can go back, we can go forward. Oh, going backwards is a bit slower. And now check that out. This robot is actually great for mulching. As you can see right here, when you go forward fast, it will leave visible clippings. But when you go much slower or go backwards, then it will rip it apart into fine particles, and they are not even visible now. So again, going over the clippings with the fast blade speed, or also just with lower speed, it will leave almost no visible cuttings. So it's a great mulching robot. Yeah, now let's just go for a bit of mowing. So that's the result, and especially compared to manually doing this, it's much faster even in the slowest speed mode. This thing goes fast. And I want to show you the direct comparison between this one, a great gasoline powered mower. So check this out, the gasoline powered one versus the electric one. It's bigger, much faster, no fumes, and you can effortlessly control it from a distance. And as you know, from electric versus gasoline cars, zero maintenance, and right here tons of maintenance, refueling costs. So over time this will not only save you a lot of manual labor but also money. Yeah, now let's keep on working. So check this out from the balcony all the way, that's the best. But I have something even better. Of course, it makes more sense to be a bit closer to it at least, for a more precise positioning. Oh, actually, before we get to the really tall grass over there, let me show you how it can easily tackle slopes. That's quite a considerable slope, but as you can see, no problem whatsoever. And of course, we gotta try it up the slope with a bit of mowing as well. Oh, and that's also the turning radius, so not bad, right? So let's go up here. So those slopes are no problem whatsoever. Okay, and now let's go back and let's tackle the tall grass over there. Tight spaces, precise maneuvering, no problem. And now check that out. Absolutely no problem. Right, so I'm going slow on purpose, but of course we can go much faster as well. Look at that. That is incredible. So even very tall grass can get cut down easily. Look at that, what a beast. Let's keep going. I will trim all of that, and as you can see, it's going through that like butter. I don't have to step in there myself, just very convenient. Also very quiet compared to gasoline powered ones. So yeah, massive thumbs up from my side, and the result is great. As you can see, no visible grass clippings, and actually I do have a stress test too for you, because all the way back there it's kinda crazy. So let's go. This machine is a beast. Look how tall this grass is. No problem whatsoever. Easy peasy. So, toward this walkway. But the actual insanity is going to start here. So let's see what we can do. It's so steep, we hit the bumper. But other than that, when we go slowly, yeah, easy. Mowing this area with the tractor or even by hand is next to impossible. So even if the robot can go up this extremely crazy part right here, we can still go down and up and down, and this way we can get it done. Just like that. That's an extremely capable machine. And that's just the 2WD version. Imagine what the WD4 version can do. Oh yeah, so for these bushes, we could also turn off the sensor, because obviously it has enough structural integrity to activate it. But yeah, I never mow this area because it's just not possible. But with this one, as you can see, you can go absolutely crazy. Too awesome, just too awesome. Look at this mowed area right here. And this robot is really fast. It's actually crazy fast. And lastly, wow, look at that. What's also a total pain is this area right in front of my property. So this will be the last task. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a total beast, and it's an enormous amount of fun controlling this. It's ripping through everything. So it's literally a 10 out of 10. It's awesome. So as you saw, absolutely excellent build quality as well as hardware. It's heavy duty, built like a tank. It's looking great. I love the design and all those features and capabilities for such an incredible price point. It is so much better than the competition in all regards, especially in this price segment. Top tier value right here, and especially compared to gasoline powered machines, it's just on a whole other level when it gets to convenience and efficiency. The power easily rivals gasoline-powered machines as well, but it's much more quiet, more efficient, it's super clean, and it can deliver a cut without you ever leaving your chair. With this you can go fully green. It's literally like an RC car that will mow your lawn, and it's so much fun. And as you saw, it can handle slopes, it can handle tall grass, tricky corners, it's very nimble, and it's also really fast if you turn the speed to the max. And again, all of that while sparing you from dirt, dust, allergies. You don't need to even get out there. It will do it all for you. You just have to remotely control it. No more wheezing, no more back-breaking labor, no breathing in fumes, no oily hands, none of that. All of that is a thing of the past with this device right here. And importantly, also all the safety features, all the sensors in here, from the ultrasonic capabilities to the front bumper, to the rollover, as well as emergency buttons right here. It's very safe, and all in all, the safety system will help to minimize risk. So even untrained beginners can handle and use it without any issues, without any troubles, and with full peace of mind. So with this, you will always get the beauty of a pristine lawn without compromising safety. So if you're someone who values convenience, health, and a modern approach to lawn care as well as yard maintenance, the Mowrator S1 is a very compelling alternative to conventional, especially gasoline-powered mowers. And that's of course a definitely drippy, so check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing Tech Magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.